So stay tuned to the end of the video to see who's won the 3 Herdwatch hoodies from last weekend's competition.
Just do that main one up there.
Yeah, the main one, the one that goes into
one
the
over
spur.
there.
No, the one that goes into the spur that carries a whole heap of them, I think, is the best place to go. Hello everybody, my name is Farmer Phil, and today, well, it mightn't all happen today, but this video is going to be the finishing off of a 6-odd year project of not really reclaiming, but doing a big job on this block of ground here. You would have seen me last year ploughing it, where I spent 2 days ploughing it, and you can see in the distance heaps of clay over there. We'll pop the drone and stuff later on in the video. We have drainage stone to go in. We've a heap of shores have been put in throughout the field, and the digger man is just driving over to go clean them out again to put in the stone. Load the shovels here to bring the stone over, and we have the easy reeler for putting in some drainage piping. We're putting in 1 50-meter roll of drainage piping up a main vein, you could say, of a drainage just the other side of the ESB poles. We'll look at that later, but we'll just go down here to where Father Phil and Uncle are. These are the shores. Now, when these shores were dug, they were all running, so they were, and we have more shores over there, and in the majority then is down where you can see the digger coming across there. Now that's where the majority of them are, and out in the other field. But just one thing you'll see, this is what was coming up at the bottom of it. Pure clay hardship. Like, look at it, it's rock hard, so it is absolutely rock hard stuff. It's just that how kind of marly clay that's in it. Still, we can grow a great crop of oats on this field. You would have seen where we whole cropped it, but so yeah, that's it anyway. So we're putting in shores just to see can we try and dry up this land, and we'll also be leveling out the clay over. Well, when I say we, the digger driver will be well, it's Hitachi, and so yeah, that's it anyway. So I have to now the roll of drainage piping down to where I need it. We'll put it in, and I'm sorry about the wind. I think it's going to be a problem for this whole video, so I lost me little hairy lad for the mic.
I just realized I've built walls a mile high to protect my heart.
So that's just starting to shape up nicely. Just have a look at the soil that's come out. So that's just come out at the bottom of that. Look how thick and sandy and marly it is, and hard. But as we go up, you can see the soil starts getting a brighter colour. It's not as marly as at the start. It just shows you the change in the soil as you go out the field. You can see why that is still brown, but you can see there's more brown earth there on top of that. You have your brown earth section, and then you have your marliness there, but not as much as the other bit. It's the same as you go up, you see more nicer soil. So this here you could say is one of the main veins of shores that will be going in. This whole area, kind of from the high ground, you can kind of see how it goes round. It's all shores here. This is one of the main ones that goes out and has a couple of legs off it that have more legs off it, and that's the one we're going to put the pipe in to give it the best chance of getting the most flow out of it. So it is. Also something that is just spotted as well is clay pipes, and that's from an old drain that must have been put in it years and years ago. Clay piping. You can just see some of it stuck in the side there. There's a big difference between the depth we're going and the depth that was put in it.
Yeah. Oh, well, that time you hadn't got the fall, you see.
Yeah. So we're going to put in a bit in the bottom of this shore to make sure the pipe doesn't end up over time sinking into the bottom of it. So that the pipe will sit on the stone. It's just if you put the pipe in with the kind of ground that is, the pipe could end up sinking into it, and that's the problem. So putting a bit of stone first should solve that. So, I'll do about 20 meters done. Use the easy reel. By far the handiest way of getting anything off a roll of anything. Hydro pipe, wire, whatever. You can drive it and lay it off, or do what I'm doing now, unless you just pull it off. Wouldn't just chance driving it out just in case, you know, I get stuck with the Jeep. So no bother doing this now. Dead handy. And now it's nice and straight, and it's not curling itself into an ass. So let's look at the soil that's coming out here now. How wet that is. It's clay. Absolute clay, so it is. But we're just at the first of the spurs off this drain here. It's just coming along nicely. You have good soil on top, but you have pure marl underneath that just holds all the water on the top soil, doesn't let it go. And hopefully these shores will do the job. It's done a great job of draining it so far. A week ago you wouldn't hardly been able to drive this, so you wouldn't.
No time filling them now, he has.
No, you'll have it done this evening.
Well, there's two loads of stone more to come.
Yeah. Just on the stone that we are using, it's 3-inch stone. It is a larger kind of stone for shoring. The reason for that is this soil is a bit on the silty side, and we're afraid if we went with a smaller grade stone that it would be more likely to kind of clog itself up with silt. So we're hoping the 3-inch stone just leaves lots of space in between the stones to let the water flow and let the sediment go with it and not get clogged up. That's the plan, or the hope anyways. That is the hope. So just waiting for them to finish that, level it off so we can drag out the rest of the pipe. So just pulling the last of it off. we should have enough to get to the first junction. Pipe is nice and laid out nice and straight, and it's not curling up into an ass. That is the best thing about that easy reeler. It just takes the hardship out of that job, so it does. Also, if you want to find out more about the easy reeler, it was left down to us quite a while ago now. You can head down in the description down below. There will be a phone number and whatnot there if you're interested, you want to get one for yourself. Very handy tool, so it is on the farm, because anything that comes in a roll, if you can fit it on it, you can roll it out. Simple as that.
But now I'm all alone, stuck on the inside. The heart doesn't need a castle, it needs a bridge. Been so scared that I'd unravel. Brick by brick, I built these walls. Now I know that I am strong. Just watch me tear them down. I'm gonna tear them down. If it couldn't break your heart, is it really love? If it can't tear you apart, is it really love? Just watch me march towards the battle. I'm gonna tear down this castle. I'm gonna tear down this castle. I'm gonna tear down this castle. Watch me march. If it couldn't break your heart, is it really love? If it can't tear you apart, is it really love? If it couldn't break your heart, is it really love? If it can't tear you apart, is it really love? I criticized myself for trusting lies. I know I can't hide, 'cause then I'd be alone, stuck on the inside. The heart doesn't need a castle, it needs a bridge. Been so scared that I'd unravel.
That's left sticking out, so we'll always know where it went in. Oh, literally a photo finish to the first edge. Perfect stuff. Yeah, there's the pipe and just put stone in on top of it. So it has been quite a while since we done the video putting in the bed drainage stone and the piping. Been quite a while. As you can see, the field is now ploughed. I didn't get half the fudge I wanted with the digger, clearing some piles below and whatnot, but we're ploughing away, we're tilling, we're hoping to have this field sown by this evening. We're waiting on another bit of stone to finish the last bit of a shore. So what we're doing, as you can see, we aren't ploughing through, we're ploughing to, lifting, going across. We don't want to plough through. We don't want to plough through the stone because it's just going to displace it. I'll be harrowing across, I'll show you later. That could cause problems down the road as I'll be dragging clear across it, which is going to kind of cover it. But that's what we've done, and it has worked very, very well. This ground has never been as dry for the amount of rain that has fallen. You can see some water in the shore at the bottom, but it's never been as dry after with the decent bit of rain the last 2 days, but it's never been as dry. Now, some of you may remember a video I put up a long time ago. I could have been recorded on my phone, it's that long, where we had 2 diggers working in here. Bro was drawn, I did a quick little thing. It's reclaiming land. I'd put the tag or something into it if you want to check it out. This is the same field that we were working on. We're nearly finished now. We have some more shores to put in that field where we were working with the JCB fast track. So a few drinks on this, but this field is nearly done. Sorry I didn't get more footage, just wasn't in the right places at the right times to get the footage I wanted, but however, it's the joys of trying to do everything and be everywhere. The videos last year I done in this field, I videoed the plowing of it, which took 2 days. I videoed, where's the video? The plowing of it. The video that I put up a couple of weeks ago, the 3690 harrowing, that was from here. The video we got stuck with, our father Phil got stuck with the self-propelled cutting the whole crop, that was the other end of the field. So we're just harrowing. You can see a track from the river there across. That was where, you may remember, the harvester got stuck out there and there was a bank of clay here and there was a drain. Well, the old drains that was left open because we pulled all the large stones and whatnot into it, and that's all been leveled out. So that's added a nice bit of ground and it's made it that little bit easier to harrow, because yeah, it's just taking that little annex off it. But that's that light coloured soil harrowing up fine. Then up here now you can see that area of all that light soil. That's where there was a large pile of clay come out the field in the middle here, and that's all been leveled out. Uncle Ian has ploughed through it and I'm now harrowing it. So it'll be interesting to see how this patch grows, because it's going to be a mixture of kind of topsoil and subsoil maybe. I'm not over sure. But all that light area there, that was all filled into a bit of a hollow there. And you can see then all along there the last lumps of clay that are left to be leveled out, and they'll all be for leveling out next year when the crop is harvested out of here. And then that will really conclude the draining of this ground. So you can see the stone shore there, the job after harrowing, the job before harrowing, and it's actually dried up this bit seriously well. You see a bit of water there, but it's very dry. Go across it there. Yeah. So the winners of these lovely blue Herdwatch hoodies are, I'll bring up on my phone, PJ McCarthy, Liam Roach and Katrina Crow. So Herdwatch will be in contact with you to get your details for sending them out. And so if you're already a member of Herdwatch and you want to get yourself one of these hoodies, you can use their refer a friend scheme to refer friends to Herdwatch. You want to find out more about that, there'll be a link in the description down below. We've been using their app for the last nearly 4 years now, and you couldn't manage the cattle without it. So anyways, that is it from us. Good luck.